y'all freestyle over that. We fighting in the booth.
Like I was trying to be cool over here.
Right. I felt fresh. I was ready to come up behind you.
I know you was ready.
Right. But out of respect to our brethren.
Yeah. So that song on my album is called Killer. It's called Killer. It's cold. Women love that song. Women love me. Well, alrighty then. So,
God damn it,
man. So we gonna kick it off, man. No foreplay.
We bike
and enjoying the month of September.
Yes.
Enjoying the month of September.
Yes. I know summer break fresh is gone, but he enjoyed his summer. I'm back fully integrated in the school system again, being your favorite custodian.
I feel like I may do some interesting stuff this fall. Like I feel like I may just like make it real hard on niggas fashion wise this fall. I may just start just dressing like
listen.
Just put the pressure on niggas.
If y'all want to get back to it, we can get back to it. I'm already thinking outside the box of like what I want to have going on with my life. So
you want to put the pressure on niggas?
Hey, I'm down, baby. We need a fall fashion shoot for the brothers. No foreplay show.
Anyway, we gonna put the pressure on niggas. We're gonna put the pressure up. So,
Shoe froze coming. Say no more.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I feel like y'all just gonna be looking like 6 years ago or some shit. Hey baby, it is what it is. Look, man. Speaking of that, right? So a little while ago, MTV VMAs, right? Mm-hmm. MTV VMAs, the song of the summer. Mm-hmm. We told the people that the song of the summer was "Break It Up." But and then then Bodak Yellow came out. I get it, but I'm still not. But man, so MTV they got the pulse on everybody. We speak for us. They said the song of the summer was Lil Uzi Vert, EXO Tour Life.
What?
That's what they said, man.
Where?
Hey,
where? Maybe we.
But you know something?
Yeah.
MTV kind of likes to live on the edge. Like I remember, Tyler won Best New Artist, and the black community was up in arms. I forget. I think he was up against like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. It was a tough category, and then he won, and everybody like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that?
As they should have been.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm a Tyler fan, but
I
like Tyler.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
As ratchet as I am, I don't got to hear Bodak Yellow no more.
Yeah.
I do not have to hear Bodak Yellow.
Like, and man, I hate to say this, but like, women on Snapchat have ruined it for me.
Just like that filter.
With the flowers.
Yeah.
Like, if I see... Man. If I see one more woman on Snap with the selfie snap dance to it, just...
And listen, ladies. When she said these are bloody shoes, she was not talking about your all red MX. Damn.
Listen.
Dirty ass.
But shout out to Cardi. She did her thing. But like, all right, I'm tired.
Okay. I fully understand because that shit was so fucking. That shit was so fucking. Hey,
I get it.
It just went into the ground so super hard. But I get it, right? So here's the shit. Also at the VMAs, I think we kind of expected this, right? So. Video of the year. Mm-hmm. Kendrick Lamar, Humble. And I'm like, it's an era where niggas ain't making videos, but when that Humble video dropped,
that shit was life changing.
Question:
Yes.
Was Humble better than DNA to you?
The song or the video?
Video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. When Humble hit, like the whole, like him just being like in that room, like as the king with that one light on him, like boom, boom. Nobody pray for me. Maybe y'all there for me. Yeah. Yeah. Like the visual. Him coming down the steps by himself. him in the thing where all the heads was bowed and coming up, him rapping with his head on fire, just like out there in the Compton yard, like.
Even him rapping with his boys in the all black,
and it kept shifting, the screen was shifting.
That was cold.
Yeah.
That was cold.
And the part where the model was going in between the screens, that shit was cold blooded. Shit was cold blooded. The one thing I will say about his show, so when he did Humble, right? So Humble came on, nobody ready for me, be all day for me. From that point on, the crowd rapped Humble. He didn't say a word. They cut off the shit. Everybody, the crowd finished the whole entire song. Verses, hook, everything. He just stood there.
Kung Fu Kenny.
And then he was like, okay, let's do it again. Like, you know, and then he actually did at that time. I was like, I done seen a lot of people. I done seen, you know, that's commonplace. I seen crowds finish verses, all type of shit. But finish a whole song, hooks and all, that is rare. That's rare.
You know, one person who I want to see in concert I never seen. I would love to see Busta.
Yeah, because it feel like it's just like Sonic the Hedgehog, like how fast and the energy, like it just be. Oh, this shit make more people wanna.
The only thing about, like, you know, we always say a Busta concert would be good, but at this point, I kind of feel like a little bit like I damn it may be over it, based off the simple fact, you know, rap is rap. It's a young man's sport. You got to prepare.
That's true.
And the thing is, Busta is not really going to tour, right? So he's not going to tour. He'll do one-offs. And is Busta like preparing for that? Is Busta like, because the thing is, like, rapping is exercise in terms of a body and everything. So when you go to, like, let's say that Look At Me Now verse, I tell people, a lot of times you'll see a lot of the rap that you see is a studio trick, right? So a lot of times you may look at the session of a rapper. And I know for us, we hear it in this one, we think a nigga just rapped that straight. And really, in the studio, a nigga rapped that bar for bar. 2 bars here, just come on. So we think we gonna see that shit in concert. And then you go to concert, you be like, like, you know, and then you wonder, like, I see why he got that hype, man. That's the only thing I see about Busta. Like, you know, I feel like Busta may be cool, but still, like, that, these niggas is at the top of their game. Like, once you see them, you be like, damn. Like, it's hard for you to go back to a Busta for somebody like me.
Okay.
Like, you know.
I understand.
Because I still tell people, still seeing Wayne in concert is some phenomenal shit. I tell people that. Now, that nigga there, it's the reason he still perform. It's the reason he still get $250,000 a show. Because Wayne goes super hard.
That's what's up.
I don't think I've seen. Let me look around. I don't know if I've seen a lot of top rappers. Like, I've been to a Jay concert, of course, but you know, Jay concert is just the music. It ain't so much the performances. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
The thing about Jay is straight. So Jay, you don't necessarily get the dope. You know, the performances to me are dope just because of this. It's not too many niggas that charisma fill up the whole room.
Yeah.
Like, even seeing Kendrick, like, I love him. I've seen him a bunch of times. You know, yeah, he's dope at rapping, but his charisma itself don't fill up the room.
Right.
Jay charisma fills up the United Center.
Yeah.
Every nigga in the United Center that night, he dressed like Frank Lucas at the fight. Like, he think he the nigga. He going to see Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like when women go see Drake. If y'all niggas ever, I tell everybody, you need to go to a Drake show just so you can see how women react to him. It is like nothing you've ever seen because every woman in there is dressed like they going to see Drake. like they themselves are Drake. This nigga's about to sing to me. And it's funny because you be like, damn, like, you'll see a woman you went out with on 10 dates at a Drake show, and you be like, she ain't never looked that good. And we done been to we done been to the signature room, we done did all type of shit. Like, it's crazy. So I say, check it out. I think, you know, so I always tell people, go check out the top people. I don't know if I'm going to see Jay in December, but I feel like I will because the stage setup is weird. It looked like he doing one stage in the center of the United Center versus a stage at the end. I'm like, I kind of want. I want to see what Hov got up his sleeve.
Yeah, I got my tickets. I gotta go see Hov. Cause I feel like, you know what I'm saying. I'm real big on. I don't want to miss nothing. You know, that's why. Like, I went to Prince. I seen Prince. I seen Stevie Wonder. I went to the last Kanye. Like, I just want to be like, you got to smell the flowers while they still here. I want to be that guy like, damn, I missed out on Jay-Z and 17. You know what I mean? So that's why I grabbed the tickets like immediately because I got to see Hov like at least one more time. And then the way I feel about the album, I love to see how that sound live. Because I remember like Ye's last album, Pablo, like a lot of people felt some kind of way about it. You know, I liked Pablo. I liked it a lot. And then when I seen it live, it just really like, it just made it that much better for me. Like, I hated Famous. But then hearing it live, it was just completely, I was like, oh shit, it turned into like one of my favorite songs on the album. And I'm like, God damn. Sometimes you need to hear it in a different space to really understand what the fuck is going on. Because, man. And I ain't want to miss that because I just want to hear how Smile sound at the United Center. Like, I can just imagine.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that feeling like you went to a concert? I know Ant really
all the time. I sometimes I go to people's show if even more so if I don't like the album but I like the artist. Right. I feel like I need to see if the shit is real. I need to see if the shit like that's why I went to go see Kendrick. Because I don't like them and I was like, let me see, like, am I crazy? Right. But I'm like, actually, like, nah. Like it's songs that don't touch me on that album that the crowd don't, I could tell they didn't give a fuck about. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's stuck. Like, you know, that's how people are. Like, you know, people love that old shit. You know what I'm saying? People love that, you know, when you and it's weird because I'm sitting there and I'm like, you did all this damn album and you ain't do Duckworth. People was disappointed. You know, people want to hear the hits, and I understand as an artist it's delicate, but I was looking at him like, how dare you not do Poetic Justice? How dare you? How dare you, nigga?
Just frowned up.
Right. Right.
I thought that was like standard. Pretty much standard.
It's standard, but see, you know, when all these niggas got all these, you know, niggas feel a certain way, they may not want to do their songs with features and shit.
Yeah, but it's like, I can see that.
And guess what, nigga? That Toronto nigga watched you on that song. I don't give a fuck. Like, that Toronto nigga watched you. But yeah, man. You know, it is what it is. So. One thing about the VMAs, I don't know if you niggas seen the red carpet, but I think this puts the argument to rest. They did a close-up shot of Rihanna's thighs. She is officially, like, the Thick Rihanna stage is here. We don't know how this is going to end up, but let's just enjoy it. Now, tell me this. I feel like every guy has had a time in their life where a girl who was kind of like slim, slender, or whatever, and when she got legit thick, nigga.
I almost literally just said her name out.
I thought that's where we was going.
And tell us how you felt when you saw it. The name is optional. If you want to say the name, say it. If not, just tell us the story, brother. Walk us down. You got a testimony.
You know, the Lord has been good to me. He's been better to me than I've been to myself, Fresh. And so
it's all right.
I'm not gonna say the name, but like people who know me when I tell this story, they're gonna laugh. So there was a young lady when I first got to SIU. When we first got there, she was very skinny, like skinty, very skinty. But she was like one of the. Dion, I want to say that she was like the first girl I liked in Carbondale, I believe.
Oh God!
And, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
All right, go ahead, man.
And so, it's crazy. Like that first couple of months, like, you know, I really liked her, or whatever. She was like skinny.
Don't say her name.
I'm not gonna say her name. Okay. And so, you know, I already made that up in my mind. But
I'm saying that
she. You know, we grew out the like phase. We were just always really cool, whatever. But man, I don't know what happened. Like, I just looked up one day. I'm like, yo, okay, like she getting a little grown up. Wait, she not, you know, sticking bones no more. And then like, man, I was just perusing Facebook, and I was like, man, who is this? I was like, who is this chick? My God, short hair, nice body, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, I literally said, oh shit, on the train as I was looking through her pictures. And like, man, now, whew, Lord, she got it.
Baby.
Baby. Baby.
Hey, Joe. Hey.
She got it.
Hey,
she got it. Hey, salute to my friend and her glow up.
I'm saying the name. Fuck that.
For fresh, go ahead. Bring your testimony.
So we was in this. See, when I told y'all the other episode about clicks. So this girl named Toya, we was in Sugar Tree. She was like, anybody who knew me in college, y'all knew my thing was skinny girls. I love skinny women. Like, that was my claim to fame. Like, if it was a skinny girl on campus, you damn near had to text me to make sure she wasn't mine. So she was super duper skinny. You know what I'm saying? We drank Remy 8 Quattros. You know what I'm saying?
Remy 8 Quattros.
We drank Remy 8 Quattros, watched Fun with Dick and Jane. Like 2 years after Carbondale, I left Carbondale. I seen her at Boutique. I think it was either Boutique or Bat Level or something. I've been dirty all my life. Mm-hmm. And when I seen my face dropped. And if anybody knows, she's a cash money shit talker. And she's like, yeah, you see me dragging a wagon. And I just was like, when the fuck did you get built like a PT Cruiser? Like, she still had 2 bee stings up top, but I don't know how she spread. I don't know if she's a virgin in college and those hips spread or whatever. Joe, amazing. Like, her navel to ass ratio was bananas.
Lord, ain't nothing like it. Dion,
good thing I be on my best behavior.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, man. Like, this is such an interesting thing because I think we low key kind of see it, and I think a lot of times you see the reverse. So you'll see a lot of girls like now, like in the IG model stage. Okay. Y'all ever see a girl, she like 19, 20, and everybody ogling over her, and you kind of know, like, all right, she's super thick now, stupid. Like, she like one cheeseburger away, but you be thinking to yourself, once she hit 30, nigga, everybody gonna be turn the page, right? You know what I'm saying? It just, life happens. And I think what ended up happening for me, like, you look up and it was some girls, especially SIU, a lot of girls that was like low-key like on dance teams that was like real super slender, but they could always move. And then you look up and you start seeing grown weight, and you was like, what just happened? Like, you be like, gee, her thighs like exploded out of nowhere, like booty like exploded, and then like they still got that cute face. You be like, Lord. You be like, Can we go back to the dorm room?
Yeah, man. He's still in the blessing
only
business.
one night.
You better sing, Anthony.
See, I went to the. I went straight to Drake, Bria interlude. He said, CeCe interlude. He said, if I could have you in my dorm room, I would put it on you. Crazy. But yeah, like that blow up be really real, and what's crazy, it happened to like a lot of people.
Dorm room sex. Sorry, I just.
Hey, can we just have a small moment for dorm room sex? Like, it had to be the best, worst shit ever. Fucking on a twin size bed.
Oh, as AJ says, twin extra long.
Yeah.
AJ always makes that correct.
Because some people that had a twin extra long and your motherfucking heels was off the bed. Yeah. But, oh man, ladies, I don't know why y'all had y'all headboard next to the dresser. I bet the neighbors know my name.
Dorm room sex.
Dorm room sex.
It was so good and yet so poor quality all at once.
So poor quality.
It was like fucking in standard definition.
You know, dorm room.
Niggas want 1080 yet.
You know what? You know what kind of makes funny, like, because life is weird. We're progressing in life, right? And you see a lot of different things happening. Kids living off campus earlier. I seen like kind of one of the new trends that you see a lot of times for investments that people do. People will buy a home in the college town that their kid is going to. Like if you kind of, you know, a lot of families like the college you go into is predetermined. You know, you like kind of like Howard. You may start paying early. Like I'm about to start putting this money up. So it's weird because as kids going to college, they already got a house. You know what I'm saying? Because the parents, you know, you may rent it out once their kid ready. Like okay, now you got a home. You know, I know this family, their kid going there too. Could you imagine having a home versus dorm room sex? Because dorm room sex, you had to learn a lot of tricks.
Man.
A lot of tricks.
Man.
You really learned about bed leverage.
Yes.
Leverage. Bed leverage was so real on the twin extra long. I remember one. Listen, I don't want to go too. You know, like what up, Killer Man? Stop bringing up my past. But I remember the first night I was going to get something in May Smith. I end up not getting up because the shit I was like that was quote unquote the bed was just so like trash. Like it was just like I literally was like, I don't know how two people fit in this shit. And I was looking,
they gotta just be on top of each other.
I sat on this girl's floor and I remember dozed off and I was like, this shit is not gonna work. Luckily later on, Snyder had the twin extra longs and it was new. Luckily, you know, my dorm room served as better quarters for the act. better quarters. But yeah, like I did not see no way that shit was cracking in May Smith at the time. I was like, what the fuck? Like this shit is random. But you know,
you definitely.
Yeah.
But the riding was amazing. I don't know if the girls was just younger and flexible. The riding in the dorms was next level. I don't know where that came from. But
you know,
And dorm room sex, it forced you to use your A game a lot because the walls are so.
I knew this where this nigga ant was going.
That's what I was. That's why I said I bet the neighbors know my name. You man, if the RA wasn't saying nothing to you, you wasn't fucking right.
Hey man, look, just know.
So that I could have you, you know.
Just know.
The funny
I never fucked in a hub lounge. Some of the brothers was fucking in hub lounges.
I never got
that was next level savagery.
I never saw that happen. You know, it was weird, but like, you know, we had them little other random rooms like on the
when motherfuckers was cutting hair and shit.
Like, that was the hub lounge.
Nah.
No, the hub lounge was at the end.
Hub lounge was at the end. But yeah, I remember one day, like this one girl was getting hit by one of the homies in the room, and we walked past, we was like, "Er?" And I think that was her downfall because apparently these two girls went to another college, but they ended up staying on Snyder 15th floor for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
and
I think they just dropped their classes.
Yeah, I think they just dropped out wherever they was at.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all had a lot going on. I'm glad I didn't go to Carbondale when y'all first. I think even though I probably had a criminal record at the end of my reign. I think if I would have got down there with y'all, I don't know where I would have been at. Cause it was all Sports Center then. It wasn't no Sports Blast. And I don't know if I could have did 3 years of the Sports Center.
No,
I don't think I could have did 3 years.
No, brother.
It was such a different time. It was such a and you know it's funny because no lie, from 2000 to 2003, just you compare them 2 different years, it was 2 different places, low key.
No, it was because I think when it was probably always gangs in Carbondale, but I think when we got down there, the gang culture had really took off.
It was a shift, especially with me, like going a year, leaving, and then coming back. It was like, okay, this is like a different type of feel. Like, you know, now when I'm roasting people, I'm like, it could be a fight at the end of this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know.
When by the time we got there in 02, it was definitely a shift in the gang culture. It was a lot of stones that came down there. I don't know where they came from, but
Not too much.
I'm sorry. I guess they had like free applications at Ada Park or some shit. Free SIU.
The Stones started an initiative.
Right, they had a grant or something. But shout out to all the Stones and the Pellies. You couldn't be a Stone in Carbondale if you didn't have a Pelly. It was fake lit though. It was lit. Those was my niggas. I still see all the niggas still shake up to this day.
I mean, you know what the thing about it, and it's funny us saying that, like, you know, coming from, you know, we just came from what we call the Mecca. You know, matter of fact, how about this? I'm gonna say this. Fresh, when y'all go to Houston, I don't think I'm going with y'all. But
I
when
don't
y'all
think I'm
go-
going either because my work schedule.
Okay, good luck.
But when y'all go to Houston, go to the fucking what's the name? Go to Texas Southern.
Okay.
Go to Prairie View. Just
Let's
pop up
see
and
what's
see.
going on.
Just pop up and see. My cousin went to Texas Southern. I know she at least got a master's by now. She might be working on a second one. But yeah, I think y'all should at least just go check it out. Just see what's good. Stick your head around. You know.
You know I'm with the shit, so you know I'm down.
Cause I feel like you could probably see like a decent little football game. You could just go, you know, randomly on the campus, find some entertainment, a comedy show or something. You know, find some little random niggas from Chicago who went away to school, who think they're about to blow up rapping on the college campus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go do it. Just go do it. But look, man. So okay. So we done covered Thick Rihanna and went
Thick
to a whole.
Rihanna.
Listen, I mean, Rihanna getting like this is like. I'm gonna tell you why it joys my heart because everybody is like so fitness and not to say fitness is a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. You know, everybody's encouraged to get fit, but then you looking up. As a young man, people know like one of my favorite women on the earth, still to this day, is Megan Good. I think like as far as looks, nigga, right, Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. But I was like, you know, now it's like she working out, she getting fit. I think she got a 6-pack low key. And I be like, damn, like I was hoping to see her catch a little like chubby around this age. Well, if Megan, you get Megan like a good 10 pounds of fat, like, whew.
Like on a good steak, cook that fat. Just cook Lord.
Season.
Man, yo, and that's another thing too. Like for you women who having these insecurities about your weight issues, I understand. You know, you want to look good for you, but just know that you know the real brothers
Still going.
we still going. We are still appreciating that. You know,
I
that,
tell my mom all the time.
that little thing on the side.
Look.
We still love it.
Look, when I'm hitting from the side, I use your stomach to balance myself.
Yeah.
Don't
Your stomach is needed,
yeah, don't worry
Don't-
about
look.
it. Shit. I don't care.
baby. If you cold, you cold. Fuck what they say.
You're right. As long as you can lay on my chest and not smother me, I'm
If I see you and
God.
my joggers move, that mean you still got it.
Oh shit! You know I hate you right now.
It's getting that season of
Yeah, it's
people
cool.
hating me.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool. So let's talk about something. We didn't cover this before, but I think we have to bring it up.
Go ahead.
So Hurricane Harvey hit. Hurricane Harvey. The thing about Harvey is it makes me bring up something in terms to relate how we prepare for things. Because and I'll even go even farther back, you know, like I always say, look how far back I go and time just started rhyming. If you reference our episode with Kelli Knight from KMR, and she even talked about how black people are not prepared for things legally, right? And it hit me because I was watching the news, and they had a black, one of the black, I think he was a military, like, you know, high up, General Colonel, I do not know, but excuse me for that. And he was saying that he feel like people are just not listening and were not prepared for this hurricane. And he was like, I don't know if people's memories are short if they don't remember Katrina, but I don't understand why people are not moving.
Right.
And this was before people was talking about this heavy rains. He was like, get your ass out of there. Essentially what he was saying. I was sitting there looking, and I'm just sitting there like, wow. And it's crazy to watch now because now you see like how it looks, and you see like literally whole expressways are flooded up to the bridge above the expressway, and you know it's like, you know, granted I may be naive to the fact, but I'm sitting there like, why the fuck are y'all still there? Like, you know, it's like people are like, what happened? Like, how do you still do that? I'm just so perplexed.
I'm perplexed too because like I felt like Katrina, like some people knew, but the information wasn't getting put out there fast enough,
Right.
just from like people who I've talked to from New Orleans and things of that nature. But I feel like with Harvey, like people like knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because they was making jokes about it like a few days before the rain hit, like motherfuckers think a hurricane coming to Harvey, Illinois. That's his name, the hurricane. And
Bruh,
like people
man,
no, let's just move on. But yeah,
If you thought a hurricane was coming to Harvey, Illinois, and you listen to No Foreplay Show, turn this off.
turn it off. You ate lead as a child. Anywho. But yeah, man, it's like I don't get it. Like hurricanes versus people are usually undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I can see if you had nowhere else to go. But a lot of these people you have maybe like family and friends in like say the Dallas area or somewhere else. I know it may cost a lot to get you and your whole family plane tickets, so just gas the pace up.
Just get to the next city over like something. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
ain't got to stay at the Ritz, but man, stay at the Super. Just do something. You know what I'm saying? Because like it makes no sense. And then you know, for me, you know how fearful I am of reptiles and shit. Like they had like a motherfucking crocodile alligator warning, like you're way in the water and alligator. Yeah, see that shit there, walking around, motherfucking snake snatch. Man, fuck that.
I don't got time.
Nah, B. Not in Texas. Everything's big in Texas, including the motherfucking animals. And you can't see the animals when you trying to wade in the water to get to the other side. And especially people you have like elderly relatives. Like, man, why are you not checking on them, getting them the fuck out of there? I don't care. Like the first, like if I had like say my grandma lived down in motherfucking Houston, and she was afraid of planes. Like I'm not leaving. I'm not flying nowhere. Man, fuck it. We driving to Houston to get her out of there before that shit even hit. I was sitting whatever amount of traffic I had to sit in to make sure we are out of Houston with her.
Say, Grandma, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, like man, bro. I don't know, man. Like, I think, too, a lot of times people are so attached to their possessions and to their personal things, and they don't want to leave, and they're like, I'll wait it out to protect my home. And it's like, man, they don't really realize the peril that their life is in until their life is in peril.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you may think, oh, I seen flood, and it ain't going to get that bad until, like, oh, shit, this shit's at my chest. Motherfuckers don't think fat meat is greasy, Jack. I don't know what to tell you.
I tell you, if it's one thing I don't play with, you ain't nobody ever should. You don't play with Mother Nature because it's nothing you can ever do to stop the elements. I don't give a fuck if it's just a tornado. If it's I'm that's one chance I'm not taking. I'm not taking no chance with none of that shit, bro.
You don't got to go to work. Like, for real, what are we here for? They're not waiting for you at work. What are we here for?
They're not waiting for you at work.
It's not open. What are we here for?
Your workplace may not be there.
Right. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Use it as an excuse to take a romantic getaway. Just get the fuck up out of there.
Damn. Hey, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, brother.
Snap, man.
It's so much shit that's killing us. Let's not just walk into danger. Let's not wait for danger to come.
He say, listen, the amount of diseases plaguing the black community is high. Now y'all want to take a chance. Yeah.
Now we're gonna bring typhoid to the community because you want to sit your ass there.
Listen, all right. So, but yeah, on some real shit, man. You know, I just hope
peace and blessings to everybody down in Houston, man.
Yeah, definitely. You know, hopefully. It's dry by the time the brothers go. Dry by the time the brothers go. One other thing that kind of hits me, right? So, right now, we talked about a lot of different things. Fresh, I want you to tell us, because I don't know what you're doing over there. I think never mind. Tell us how you feel when you see something like how the people are, I guess, responding to, you know, just the hurricane coming and kind of like just kind of, I want to say, like being there. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about it hitting and just things of that nature in general?
I feel like if someone tells me, "Hey, Fresh, I'm finna hit your ass with a water balloon," I'm finna count to 5. You know what I mean?
Right.
By the time they get to 3, I'm gonna be so far gone. You know what I'm saying? You can't hit me with the water balloon. If someone told me, hey man, a big ass natural disaster is coming towards your home, I'm pretty sure 90, I'm gonna say 90, fuck that. I'm gonna say 90%. I'm sure 90% of people probably got $80 where they can take a flight somewhere else and chill out until the storm is over, bro. Like, they're like the money people spend on like stocking up on food, like to be inside a house that's gonna get flooded where the food is gonna not even matter. Take that money and leave, like, or just drive out, get on Megabus, anywhere. You know what I mean? It's too many ways of. There's too many ways of travel for you to stay in such a situation. Like, if someone told me like Chicago was gonna have a major tornado in a week, you wouldn't see me in Chicago in a week. I don't care if it's fake or not. If Tom Skillen told me, "Hey, it's gonna be a tornado on the Greater West Side of Chicago," believe me, I'm gonna be in fucking Bel Air at Castle Lee Rock with Terrell. Like, I'm gonna be so far from the West Side, it's not gonna make any sense. And I just think. Black people as a whole, like, I love us, but I tell people sometimes you have to be a little bit more spiritual than religious. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes he gives you the power that you need. You know what I mean? Like, everybody think he's just gonna save me. No, he gives you the power to save yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's when you gotta use the left side of your brain, bro, and just get the hell out of Dodge. All the people down there, I'm gonna wait it out.
I'm with you.
Like, what the fuck what are you waiting out? Like y'all said, man, Katrina showed me, Jack, like, I'm not fucking with Mother Nature at all. And then I don't know why black people have this preconceived notion that, like, Mother Nature only happens to white people. I don't know. That's got to be the dumbest shit all the time. Like, oh, no, we don't get hit by tornadoes. That shit only happened in, like, white people towns in Mississippi. What kind of stupid shit is this? I don't understand. Like, oh, see, there I go again, not realizing how dumb my friends are. I keep forgetting nobody took science in the black neighborhood. Like,
oh God,
like this same shit that happened with the eclipse. So, you know what? I take back everything I said. I apologize to everybody, because he who does not know cannot be held liable. But black people, we have to do better. No way I'm sitting down there and let everything happen to me. Fuck that. Hell no. And then just so I can check in on Facebook and say I'm safe. Yeah, you safe all right on top of a fucking roof.
I'm tired of fresh right now.
No, you know, you get that little message. Blankety blank checked in, they're safe. No, wait, I got something better than that. Fuck the people.
Shit.
Fuck the people who live in Houston.
Oh shit.
People who have trips to Houston. I'm still going on my trip. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Like, you even have no reason to go. Like, you can say fuck that trip. Save your little Southwest credit for when they have a $42 sale. Damn.
All right.
Damn. I ain't gonna say no names.
Man, we should have just never. We should have just skipped over fresh right there.
Yeah.
And like, yeah,
we should have.
Yeah. So I got another. Let's talk something real quick about dating, cause we.
Oh yeah, we'll touch on dating in a minute.
Do we still get dating questions? Or everybody just gave up?
I gave up on us, but fuck it.
Said they gave up. You know, I think what happened is I know this is from watching Insecure. When we talk about Insecure, people often hit us with a line where they say like, "Oh, you know, y'all like kind of like I know what y'all gonna say, right?" And like I already know how y'all feel about it, or like I'm gonna just like fuck this shit. I'm living in my bubble. Fuck what y'all talking about.
In my bubble.
Like, they don't say it, but they just show it.
True.
Like, they show it. They be like, all right, the bubble. So, here's a question I got about Insecure, because we always have these questions. And one thing we saw during this season of Insecure, we saw a lot of whole phase. Right, mm-hmm. So we saw a lot of whole phase. We saw from the woman's side, you know, we saw it from the guy's side. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna ask, you know, I won't even go what is if you had a whole face as a guy, right? So I'm not gonna say that we did or we didn't, but what is the biggest takeaway you would give to the opposite sex about your whole face? And mind you, listen to the way I phrase it. What is the thing you would tell the opposite sex about your whole face? If you ain't got nothing, I got something.
I got something.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ant.
The biggest thing I would tell the opposite sex if I was in a whole phase.
Yeah, or if you had one
If
in the
I had
past,
one
if it
in
was
the-
10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the biggest thing, the two words that come to mind.
And wait, let me phrase this in this way. So this is not about necessarily like that person in terms of like explaining yourself to somebody, but just if somebody asks you, hey, you know, how was your whole phase or something like that?
Oh,
How was it? Or like, what advice would you give that person
Okay.
about a whole phase? Yeah, not like what you would tell somebody that you was dealing with there. You know?
No. Expectations and communications.
Okay.
And not communication. Let me act like I got some sense.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when I say expectations and communication, sometimes we jump into situations and we have an idea how we think things should go. And so a lot of times on both sides, we set ourselves up for failure because we have a certain expectations for things that's unrealistic at times. And we feed the fire with that when we don't communicate properly. So, you know, you can be in a whole phase and your whole phase can be relatively successful if you communicate expectations early.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Keep it
So-
simple and concise.
I'm not giving y'all that textbook ass. Look, I'm telling y'all this. During your whole phase, I'm telling you this. If you can't eat it, don't raw dog it. I mean, don't raw dog it if you can't eat it. Like, don't be out here all willy nilly. Protect yourself.
That's what you telling the opposite. That's what you telling a woman about your whole face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because look, I think
No, I'm with you. Okay.
low key, I think men care more about protection than women. Like, I really think if you came to a fight without a condom, a woman ain't gonna say nothing. I know a lot of guys who out here just pedal to the metal, and I just be like, Joe, these girls just don't stop and say, "Where's the condom?" And like a lot of times I've had sex, girls take off their panties and I get the condom. You know what I mean? There's no where's the condom. Like I don't get that. I didn't get that question a lot in my backsliding days. Like where's the condom? So I tell ladies, Joe, hey, just because you don't have to put it on, don't mean you shouldn't be aware of it at all times. So protect yourself, ladies. Always protect yourself by them protecting themselves. Because I done seen it go awry plenty of nights. So, ladies, I'm telling y'all to protect yourself during the whole phase. Don't be out here. And then don't be asking questions like why they don't use condoms on fucking Insecure, knowing you ain't used a condom since King died. And no, ladies, you're not allergic to latex. That line stopped working in '97.
Jeez.
Gosh, sorry, but that's just how I feel. You know, Ant, he tried to give y'all the whole love is sharing, caring, commitment.
That wasn't nothing
I know what you're
lovey-dovey
saying.
about that shit.
But no, I'm telling the truth. Yeah, but
No,
but also
you
but
speaking
also
real.
but also about ladies too. If you're gonna have this phase that you're so hell bent on, live up to the shit. Own it. Don't go halfway in on the deep end.
That's
It's
when
either all or nothing,
That's what go back to expectations and communications. Don't say
Yes.
you about a certain life
and you're not about
and
that.
you're
certain
not
life.
really about that life, and then you asking questions that's not. How can I put this in your pay grade?
Oh, you cats doing shots. That's the truth. Don't say I can have casual sex and a nigga casual sexually fuck the eyebrows off your ass, and now you love him. Don't love me. Love this penis.
Man, you can't halfway fuck nobody.
Whole phase. Period. At the end.
Anywho, Dion.
I think like a lot of times, like a lot of women always, a lot of women always feel like the whole phase is something that guys are constantly in, And I think the funny part about that is talking to guys, having conversation with guys, you find out a lot of guys really be tired of the whole phase, right? So, and people just be like, y'all niggas just love new pussy, y'all. I be like, yo, like niggas really do be tired of that shit. Niggas be like, man, I'm tired of dealing with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's something we've touched on before, because like a lot of times we bring up consistency. You know, we bring up those type of things, and we'll be like, yo, like a lot of times, like that's who niggas wife the most consistent. Like, nigga, this nigga showed up. You know, this girl showed up for practice every day. You know, and the games. And I think a lot of times, like the whole phase, a lot of people don't understand. It's taxing on men in several different ways. You know, hell, it's taxing on the pockets, and it's taxing on the pocket. It's taxing on emotions, physically, all type of things.
Dealing with all hey, man,
it's just shaking his head
because it's not talked openly enough, because it's a subject that honestly, like, I don't even like broaching it, but like, man, it is taxing on the fucking emotions, Jack.
Yeah, but because look, man, anything you do in life where you got to deal with multiple people, it's gonna fuck you up. So if you out here hoeing and you got to deal, and you know you got your shy girl, you got your church girl, you got your loud girl, you got your ratchet girl, you know, so you gotta be a different character and like dumb it down somewhere. Then you gotta be smart over here. Hey, Joe, that shit taxing. Look, I tell them off for any time, Joe. Back in the day when I had braids. I say when I had braids, yeah, because I wasn't really thinking. But then that's when I was like, hold the fuck on. I need some me time. Like, you know, like Joe, it's hard to keep up. That little fucking instinct phone I had. My God, I think it blew up on me. You know what I mean?
He said my phone just gave
up. So whenever I be saying like my phone dry now, that's really a joke compared to like I remember my instinct days when like the phone would freeze. That's how many text messages I was getting. Like the shit was freezing.
But the one thing though, Dion, when we mentioned what we said before, like consistency. People just got to realize consistency don't have to be boring.
Man,
No,
like.
True.
Like, you know, we can be consistent. Like, let me still consistently date you. Let me still, you know, like, man, whole phase is fucking taxing, Jack. Look, I'm not gonna say too much, but I ain't gonna let y'all, man.
I always tell people like, man, don't. When people bring up like, I think what needs to happen, like both sides have to take a look at it from the other person's viewpoint. And I'll say that the other opposite sex viewpoint, in terms of like, even as a guy, you like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think of like being like the girl that's in your whole phase, right? Mm-hmm. So think of that. And then also as a woman, think of trying to fuck, you know, a few different yous in a year. Like, think of that shit. Like, a nigga be like, I'm telling you, it is so many times. Like, I tell people, like, a lot of times, like, women be like, man, I would love to hear y'all conversations, or conversations like, you know, when we were younger. And I always tell people, as much as you think that they were like these, you know, just like this old pimp, like, or whether it was like 7 Bishop Don Juans in the room, that's not the way that shit was. Like, niggas was frustrated. It was like, damn, niggas about to stage a mutiny.
And the thing about a man's whole phase, we're not fucking like people think we're fucking.
Nah. Well, in college I was.
But, college don't really count. That's just
I know what you're saying, though.
But yeah, but like
people think because you're in your whole phase, you just fucking 7 bitches a day for 7 hours. Like, no, a whole phase mean I'm out here living. It don't necessarily mean I'm fucking 24/7.
Like, honestly,
it
like,
just mean I'm just entertaining.
Like, some men just want to go through a phase where, you know, you ain't got to text nobody to say I'm coming home late. I'm just coming home late.
That shit funny. But I'm with you.
Man. One of these days.
But no, I understand you, Brother Peterson, quite well. Cause
yeah, like people be surprised how many times niggas would just take naps in the crib. Just leave me alone.
Listen,
I didn't know this was gonna turn into this kayaking adventure upstream.
This is like,
this is gonna turn into a kayaking.
This is turn into like good whole phase hunting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause the funny shit though, like, I kid you not, like, I think living in Lewis Park in the quads.
Yeah.
It was always funny to me because I'll say that there are some guys who are professionals at the whole phase. Like I still to this day, some niggas, I don't know what they say to y'all, but girls be going, and I'll be like, I don't know what this nigga just said. But knowing how y'all reactions towards them are now versus the reactions when, you know, girls are giving them coochie, I suspect this nigga either hypnotized y'all or lied because y'all hate these niggas now. Like y'all can't hold conversations or look at the nigga in the same light. But you know, it was funny because at that time you would have a lot of guys and it would be like, yo, like, guys would, you know, we would be together a lot. We would be together and like, you know, still even at that age, getting coochie was an accomplishment. He's like, okay, nigga, you know, you out there still getting it. But it's like, if you go back now, it's like girls like, y'all was probably fucking a different girl every day. Even like, no, that's not how the shit went at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not how the shit went. And even now you look at it and niggas don't talk about them days like they glory like y'all think they do. Niggas don't be like, man, I wish I could go back to 04, nigga. Like, no, niggas like really be, you know, matured and even in a sense like, those times were not just glorious because if you think about the first time you fuck somebody, right? I'm sorry, that went too far.
That was real. That was real. That was really real. That was really real.
We going here?
Not the first time you had sex. The first time you fucked somebody.
I feel like I almost did an Eddie Murphy Ross skit right there. But the first time you and a person have sex, think about doing that like over the course of like one college year. Think of doing that a bunch of times. That's not a good thing to do because the first time you have sex with somebody, like it's usually never the best time, right? Yeah, you gotta see what's going on. You gotta learn.
It's like a first round of a boxing match. You jabbing, just seeing what's going on. You might throw one power punch, but you really just jab and just see what works.
Right.
How far you gotta. All right, the way to throw out check your left hook and see what's going on, shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's funny, and maybe you know, I think we need to do. I would love to do. I want to get some dudes like in college to talk about this.
Oh yes,
like right
we need
now,
like some juniors in college, and we got to get like some frat niggas. I'm gonna reach out, see if I got any college students I can reach out to, like the junior year of college.
I'm sure we can find some.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. But we need to get them from like different places. We need like
definitely
somebody from U of I, SIU.
Maybe over Christmas break we could find something.
Yeah, or Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, we need to get us like a cat from Howard, a cat from like Howard, Clark.
I got a female. I know a female. Her sister goes to Howard.
We need to get us like somebody from like, you know, like I said, we need to get us one of the U of I brothers here too, just so they can bring.
So they can feel special. Anywho.
Yeah. Look at Aunt Face. Oh man.
Got time these U of I cats. Anywho.
Hey.
So yeah.
This is my show, and this is how I want to talk on my show.
Hey.
Gang.
You know, I saved this girl's tweet. I need to have her on the show because she actually does something really cool. I think this shit is funny. So this girl is she said on Twitter, right? So she said she went on a hell date recently, right? Mm-hmm. So she said, I went on a hell date recently, and the guy said, I'm sorry. So I went on a hell date recently. No, I went on a hell date last week, and this guy told me he graduated from Whitney Young and Harvard, so therefore he is more smarter than me.
Wowzer.
I didn't respond because my Dolphin alum would not let me. I was like, you know, I feel like I'm committing treason if I respond to how I want to. But this gentleman here, whoever he is, he does win the fuck boy of the week. He does win the fuck boy of the week. He wins.
Yes.
He wins. So I'm gonna reply and just let her know, like, listen to this episode because he won the fuck boy of the week. She could play it for him if he like, so he could tell us he more smarter than the guys on the No Foreplay show.
And then we can point to tell us the bitch you like, and we'll take her.
Oh,
Easy. Landslide.
No contest.
not even take it, just make her laugh.
I told motherfuckers, like, I don't like to brag or boast. Well, I kind of do. But we the coldest regular motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. Like, I never met a group of motherfuckers who just regular. Just regular 9 to 5 working motherfuckers. Like, ain't no mob ties, ain't no drug dealers, ain't no sports figures, ain't no fraternity backing. Just some regular niggas. Cold. Damn.
I was gonna say, if you said Cole one more time,
Yeah,
the album's about to come out.
Joe,
If
I
you
just-
say that one more
I
time,
just try to get motherfuckers something they can look up to.
you know, on that note, Fresh. On that note,
I'll stop when I hear the lies.
you know, and you know, I hate you.
Hey man, I'm in mode.
Fuck 'em.
And now you in mode.
Fuck
Oh
'em.
Lord.
Fuck them. It ain't nothing like FPM mode.
Mode all week, baby.
Oh look, No Foreplay. Thank you for listening.
Thank
We
you.
out.
Yeah.
No foreplay.